This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Phillip Richards is highlighted here, and he's been doing this seemingly since he first came to the big leagues, consistently doing whatever his team has asked him to do.
No question, Matt. You know, this guy has been terrific since reaching the major leagues, and I think this club would like to find a way to clone this guy because he definitely is the kind of guy you want on your team. He's still young and he has some things to learn, but I predict that his game is only going to continue to grow, and if it does, he's going to be an exciting guy to watch for a long time to come.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Phillip Richards here in the MLB 13 Road to the Show. And you saw the little intro. They seem to play that every single time you complete all of your advancement goals. And then if you look at your email, like they'll say you're a perennial all-star or you're a franchise player or some stuff like that. And typically then you know you're going to get that little intro. So that's probably the last one you'll see just because they didn't really give you anything interesting. Like, it's cool when you're first coming up because they kind of talk about you being a rookie or you completing your first game or your first start or something like that. Those are kind of interesting, but the same old rhetoric of, oh yeah, he's really good. I don't think you really need to see that often. So it's probably the last time unless something major or interesting happens. Maybe they say something interesting. I don't know. But this game has been up and down for me. Like, I do enjoy playing it, but after you start playing it for a little while, it still starts to seem like all the other MLB, the shows. Like, they've made quite a few changes. Obviously, the gameplay feels a little bit different just because of the way that it follows your career a little bit more, it seems like. The way it focuses on your player, so you're not hearing the announcers all the time. Part of that's cool, and part of that gets kind of be a little bit tedious, especially when you're in like a long grind of, you know, playing like 10-15 games in a row and you don't hardly hear the announcer's voice at all. Part of that is cool because it makes you feel like you're actually on the field playing, but at the same time it kind of gets boring because you're not really seeing or hearing anything. Doesn't feel like you're interacting a whole lot. You're just kind of going through the motions. So I don't know. I'm wondering what you guys feel. I've heard a lot of people say that they miss the announcers talking when they're up at bat. You know, when balls and strikes come in or you swing at bad pitches and they tell you that you're stupid and can't swing very good, all that kind of stuff. I'm wondering if you guys are missing that at all, or if you guys enjoy the way it's set up now, where they only really come in and replays after you get a hit or something like that. So leave a comment below. Let me know if you guys enjoy the way MLB 12 Road to the Show was, as far as the announcers talking the whole game, or if you enjoyed the way MLB 13 is set up to where it's supposed to make you feel like you're actually on the field playing. So let me know how you guys think. I'm kind of torn because I kind of do like the way this is set up now, where you're actually hearing the crowd a little bit more. It feels like you're actually controlling your own guy, and he's part of the game, I guess. But at the same time, like I said, if you go through like 15-20 games playing in a row, it kind of gets boring not hearing anything else. Like, it's just the same thing over and over and over again. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I like the direction they went in. I just don't know if they went all the way too far. It's one of those things where you're never going to be able to please everybody, right? They want to try something new, try something different, try to propel Road to the Show to the next level. It's very difficult to do that, I think. You have your fans that have played MLB The Show, Road to the Show for so long. They're expecting one thing, and then they come in and see something different. It's really hard to make giant modifications to gameplay like that they did and keep your core audience happy, which is like you and I that play the Road to the Show every year, play it all the time. But then bring in new things to where it's not just the same game with updated rosters like MLB 2K13 did. I mean, basically MLB 2K13 is the exact same game. They just changed a couple of the graphics as far as like splash screens and stuff, and then just made roster updates. The gameplay, the mechanics, everything else is exactly the same as last year. So, do you want to see the show go in that direction? You know, it's in one spot where it's really nice and you like everything about it, and they just continue to keep doing the same thing, just adding maybe a little thing here and there, but updating the rosters every year? Or do you want to see them take leaps like this where it may not be perfect, it may not be exactly what we thought it would be, but at least they're trying to do something new and propel Road to the Show to a different level, to where it doesn't feel like the exact same game you played in MLB 12 The Show. So I like what they're doing. I like the way that they're going. Obviously, they can tweak it just a little bit, maybe for MLB 14 The Show. And oh boy, we got to talk about this in an upcoming video. What would MLB 14 The Show be like on the PS4? Like, with that extra graphics power, maybe incorporating the touchpad on the controller somehow. Let's talk about that in an upcoming video, because I think that could be fun to kind of speculate on what we'd see in the next one. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.